Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit different on my channel. I'm going to be doing a first impressions review. Today I'm going to be reviewing and doing a first impression on the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. So this is what the container looks like. I'm really excited to try out this foundation. I don't think I've ever tried a Tarte foundation, and just from the reviews that I've seen from really high up beauty vloggers, it looks like a really awesome foundation. So I'm really excited to try it today, and I'm excited to do this video because it's something a little bit different, something I've never done before on my channel. So the box looks like this. It's really, really pretty. I love the colors that they came up with this collection. So it's like a darker blue and it fades to this nice purple color, and that's kind of what all of the packaging on the Rainforest of the Sea collection looks like. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit of what I see from online and what it says that the foundation is supposed to do for you. So on the box it says it is a water foundation, and on the back it says it's formulated without parabens, mineral oil, phthalates, triclosan, sodium lauryl sulfate, and gluten. Also says it's dermatologist tested and cruelty free as well, which is really awesome. Now I'm going to read you what it says online. I'm just looking at the Sephora website. So what it says,
it is a lightweight, full coverage hydrating foundation infused with Tarte's Rainforest of the Sea complex. And this is what it's supposed to do for your skin. So it says it's supposed to give your skin hydration boosting coverage with Tarte's 12-hour water foundation. The concentrated full coverage fluid formula contains 20% water to hydrate dry skin, as it covers and masks any redness, dark spots, and uneven skin tone, softening the look of pores and fine lines.
It's supposed to do quite a few things to your skin, and in a good way. So I'm excited to try it because in some areas I'm a little bit more oily, and in some I'm a little bit more normal to dry. So this is really interesting. I think it's supposed to be more of a matte finish as well. And then the rest of it says,
the custom dropper applicator delivers your perfect level of moisture-rich coverage in an array of shades to match any skin tone. Formulated with Tarte's antioxidant-packed Rainforest of the Sea complex, the hypoallergenic formula helps restore and brighten up skin for a smooth, soft, radiant finish.
Okay, so for the packaging of the actual foundation itself, it looks like this. So it is in a glass bottle. Now, the thing that I'm not too stoked about is the dropper. I have the Becca Cosmetics one, and I'm not a huge fan. Like, they have the dropper like this. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but I feel like, I don't know, I just like a pump, and I would rather have that. But other than that, the packaging is really gorgeous. It has a gold to purple ombre top, and then the packaging is gold. I got the color light neutral, so I kind of tested it in the Sephora, and the Sephora that I go to has really awful lighting, so it's really hard to see what the foundation is going to look like until you actually try it on. Like, it always looks good in there, and then you get home and it looks like crap, kind of. And the color I went for is light neutral. The price of this foundation, this is Canadian prices by the way, is $47, which is pretty average, and it is a 1 ounce, I believe. Yeah, 1 fluid ounce of foundation you get for $47. So that's pretty average, I find, with foundations that you buy in the higher end. Okay, so I guess we might as well just go ahead and start applying this. So I'm gonna use my beauty blender because that is what I normally use. First thing I'm going to do is prime half of my face to see how it sits with a primer. Now I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the hydrating one. So just going to apply a little bit of that to one side of my face. I need a new one. So just apply it on half of my face. So I'll do the left side of my face. I have a new primer that I'm trying, but I'd rather try this one because I know how well it works. Just put that all over my face. I actually thought this foundation was going to be more light to medium coverage, so I'm excited that it says full coverage. I didn't do a whole lot of research on it before I bought it. Sometimes I find when you look up a foundation and you want to do a review on it, you get influenced by other people's opinions. So I just decided to, I did a little bit, but not too much research on it. I think I'm gonna just put a little bit, oh my beauty blender, it's so gross. A little bit on here and then buff it on that way. Oh, see, I don't like these droppers really. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna start dabbing it in areas on my skin. I'm gonna add a little bit more, because I don't really know how much you should use. And then I'm just gonna start blending it out. So the color looks pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good actually, which I'm stoked about. It's not too yellow, not too pink, which is nice, because sometimes I have that issue where foundation's just too yellow or just way too pink on me, so. It's pretty good for coverage too. Now, what I'm gonna look for mainly in this foundation is how it wears off on my chin and my nose, because lots of times I have a huge issue with my foundation flaking off on my nose, around my nose, and on my chin especially. I think it's because of my chin, because I just touch it when I'm at work. Like, that's just the way I like to sit. So yeah, I'm gonna try that out. But other than that, it's applying really, really beautifully. I really like the finish of it. I think it's supposed to be matte, but I would say it's more of like a demi matte, where it's not fully matte, which is good because I don't really need, and I don't really like a full matte foundation. But it applied really evenly to the skin. Both the prime side and the unprimed side look really awesome so far. It actually blended out really easily. Sometimes I feel like I really have to go in and pack on the foundation for some foundations, but this one went on really easily and really beautifully, so that makes me excited. Now you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but I do have some scarring and redness on my forehead just from a little bit of acne that I've had. So we'll see how well this covers up. I think the lighting might be a little bit too bright, but I'll show you it in natural light. I have a window over there, so I will go in front of it and I'll show you guys how it looks for that too. And it actually covered up the red spots really, really well, which is good. I'm actually really excited for this foundation. As soon as I went into Sephora yesterday, the first thing I went to was this foundation, because that's the main thing that I went in for. I am super duper impressed with this so far. I feel like it looks really amazing. And I don't feel like it's clinging to dry patches either. Like, I have a little kind of scar right there that has a little bit of dryness around it, and it's not really clinging to it, but we'll see how that wears throughout the day. Now, on my upper lip, do have some hairs, little peach fuzz like every girl usually does. It kind of clings to the hair there, but not a whole lot. Like, I've seen foundations be way worse, so it's not terrible. So it doesn't really cling to hair that badly. And same with my any hairs in the middle here, it's not really clinging to those either, which is really awesome, because there's a couple foundations that I've been wearing lately and they just hold on to wherever there's hair, and it looks so awful. So one thing, it does feel a little bit sticky still, but I'll let that dry for a bit because I was kind of playing around with it, so I'll see how it goes. But that's one thing too, I hate when a foundation stays really sticky. And yeah, the main thing, even when I put it on right away, it doesn't look patchy on my nose or my chin, which sometimes it can with some foundations. So really excited about that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup. And then once I'm done, I'll let you know how it applies with other makeup and other products. And then I'll do a couple updates in a few hours. So I will be right back. I have gone ahead and finished the rest of my makeup. I had no issues with anything applying patchy or anything like that. I actually found that my foundation blended a lot better. Or not my foundation, sorry, my bronzer. I've been having issues with it looking really patchy lately, and it actually looks pretty good today, so I'm very impressed with that. Nothing's flaking on the nose or the chin yet, which sometimes by the time I finish the rest of my makeup, I already have that problem, so I'm very excited about this. Everything looks really good. I did have some issues with like a little bit coming off on my forehead, but I think it might have been this concealer. I haven't used this concealer. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin concealer. I haven't used this in about a year to a year and a half, but I decided to try it out because I haven't in a while. But it was kind of flaking off in here, but I don't think it was the foundation. I think it was just this, but now it looks good once I like set everything. I did notice that I do have like a little bit of a breakout on my forehead here, and it didn't really cover the redness of that, but once I put this on and the powder, it looks good now. And still not really clinging to my dry patch that I have here, so that is good as well. Everything looks pretty good around my nose. It's not flaking off. So I am going to leave this on for a couple hours and then I will come back and update you guys on how it is sitting on my face. Okay, so I said I was gonna show you guys what it looked like in natural lighting. So it's a little bit dark for my neck and chest area, but other than that, it looks really, really good. So you can see it's pretty flawless, very full coverage, but I will come back in a couple hours. By the way, it's about 2:30 right now. Hey guys, it is currently 5 p.m. here, so I thought I would give you my first update on how the foundation is wearing. So far it is amazing. I have absolutely no complaints about it. Like, it is a gorgeous foundation. There's nothing flaking off on my chin or around my nose or on the tip of my nose, which is the main thing that I was looking for. So I put the foundation on around 2 p.m. so I've been wearing it for about 3 hours. Before I did say that it was sticky when I first applied it, but that totally went away. It completely dried down. When I rub it, there's no stickiness. It's all set in place, which is awesome. So one thing I can't stand in a foundation is you just touch it and literally it's all over your hand. So it's wearing really well. The only thing is on my forehead there, I do have a little bit of a outbreak, like a pimple, and the redness is showing through. It's not a huge deal, but it would be nice if that could cover it up a little bit more. So I'll come back at around 9:30, so give it a few more hours to wear, and then I will give you guys a complete review on what I think of this product. So here is my last update and final mini review on the Rainforest of the Sea foundation by Tarte. So it is currently 10 to 9. I was gonna wait till 9:30, but I'm actually getting really tired, and so I just wanted to get the review done and over with so I can go and wash all my makeup off and just get comfy in bed. So overall, I really, really, really like this foundation. It wore really nicely throughout the day. I've had it on for 6 hours now. Oh, 7 hours now, close to 7 hours. It wore really, really well. I do notice that, I don't know if you can see, on the chin, it is starting to wear off, which is normal for me. And around my nose as well, and on the tip of my nose too. And on my forehead, it did end up clinging to some of my dry patches, which isn't a huge deal. Like, it took a while for that to happen. Like, I only noticed it within like the last hour or so that it actually started kind of clinging to the dry patches and kind of patching off. But other than that, it sat really, really well without the primer. I really don't see a difference between the prime side and the non-prime side, so that's really awesome. So you can wear it without a primer if you don't want to. A little bit on my top lip too, it was kind of wearing off, but that could be just from eating. But yeah, it stayed on really, really well. I would say this is a long wearing foundation. Like, it's not going anywhere. So if I probably would have worn it for another 3 or 4 hours, it probably would have just been starting to kind of flake off a little bit more, but it still looks really, really flawless after 7 hours, which is awesome. That's always what I like to see in a foundation. So my final review on this product is that you need to get it. It is absolutely amazing. I will definitely be adding it to my everyday kind of foundation routine because I've been really struggling with finding a foundation that I really, really like lately. And I'm definitely going to be using this one in my everyday looks. It's beautiful. So really the only thing that I would change about this foundation is the packaging and the little dropper. It's really cute, but I feel like a pump is a lot more useful, at least for someone like me. But the packaging is gorgeous. Otherwise, the product is amazing. So yeah, that is my final review. I really hope you guys like this first impressions. I know it was a little bit long and rambly, but whatever. It was my first time doing it, and I'm sorry that I'm using my soft boxes, but it is 9 p.m. here, so it's gonna be dark and the lighting upstairs wouldn't have been any better. So I thought I would just film down in my room. I really need to get like a backdrop or something going on here. I don't know. Looks kind of just like bleh. But anyway, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, leave any comments down below, and my Instagram and Twitter are linked down below if you would like to go follow them. So I don't think I have anything else to say, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!